wisdom, knowledge, and to you, and for you to change and realize your condition on this earth. It's a lady that I do want to promote that I also want you all to look up on YouTube, and her name is Dr. Joy. Dr. Joy D, I think it's Grew Leary. That's Dr. Joy, Joy, and the middle name is D-E, that's G, and her last name is Gruel, I think. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it's spelled Gruy, and her last name is Leary. I think she's I think a clinical psychiatrist. I need you to go to her and look her up on YouTube and listen to her words, and she'll break a lot of things even down to you. There's a lot of people out here that's giving good information. You need to start, and what you need to do is put all foolishness apart. Put it to the side. Get rid of it. Get rid of evilness and wickedness. That the Most High God, through the Messiah Esho, doesn't want that. And you have a soul that you have to answer for everything that you do. So the choice is yours. You either can live your life and forget about the Most High and don't care what He think about you, or you can start living your life about what He thinks about you and how He wants you to be, because you have a soul. And there's a lot of us, like I said before in another video, that's alive today that will not be alive later on today. A lot of us is alive today that will not be alive tomorrow. Some of us and a lot of us are going to die tomorrow, this week, next week. And this is truth. So I want to bring this information to you. We're going to have talk shows and we're going to invite people. I found the place where we're going to go. We're not going to have it at the office, but we have a place where we're going to have talk shows in a conference room, and we're going to have people to come there and speak their minds. I do this for free. I'll do this for free all day because I care about you and I love you. I don't know you individually, but I care. I know you're a person in the soul, and I want the best for you. I want you to change your ways. I want the people to come and express yourself. Come to our talk shows that we're going to have and get things off your chest. If you want us to talk about subjects and situations in your life, we'll bring this up on the talk show. If you want us to call your name and mention your name on it, we will. If not, we'll keep you anonymous. And it's all about how you're going to change today. Our lives on this earth is temporary. So what are you going to do? Children, wise up, mature up. Bring your children up right. Teach them the right way. If you really love them, that's what you would do. Oh my goodness. Cut this style up of walking around with your pants hanging, showing your underwear. Cut that foolishness out. Raise your pants up. Read the book of Deuteronomy. The scripture talks against marking your bodies up with tattoos. I don't mind talking to you. I talk to you out of love, and I don't mind mentioning things to you because this is me showing love to you. A person that really loves you is going to speak truth to you. A person that really loves you is not going to deceive you or trick you and lie to you. A person that loves you is going to kick you constructive criticism. I'm not afraid of nobody. I'm not afraid of none of you. I used to when I was a child coming up because of the things I was up, but the Most High God has brought me from what I was as a child into making me into a strong, mature, strong man, and I give Him all the glory. We're here from you. The Speakers Organization is here for you. We have checks right here. I want to write checks out to you. I want you to improve your lives. Look at your neighborhoods. Look at your communities. Start cleaning them up. Sweep your curbs. Stop walking around animals like wild animals. The one thing, that's why I'm against, and I'm talking about my culture, the reason why I'm against integration, because now we're integrated and there's nobody that's trying to do anything. Whereas when we were being rejected to go into the Caucasians' restaurants and stores, we had more people that was upset that said, you know what, forget that, we ain't got to go to their stores, we're going to have our own stores, and I'm going to open up my own store, this business and that business. You see? And that's what our people were doing back then. That's why we had more back then. And now, since we're integrated, my culture is comfortable with making everybody else rich. and giving their money and their income to other people and promoting other people's things instead of trying to do their own. But we do have a lot of our people still that's businessmen, that's businesswomen that have their own. But we need more. We can't have too much. And that's when you start getting respect. I hope I said enough to you. And I hope that I said enough where you all would sit down and talk to your children, parents. And parents will talk to your children. And let's say if I love you, I'm going to do things to make your life happy. I'm not going to bring stress on you anymore by being a fool, by being simple-minded and weak-minded and childish and indulging into a criminal lifestyle, bringing wrath and stress on you to take you to an early death, Mom and Dad. I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to change my life because I want you to be happy for me. I want you to be proud of me. I usually don't use the word proud, but I want you to be happy and excited for the things that I'm doing because now I have accomplishments and I have goals. And now my goal and my actions is to reach those goals and to reach those accomplishments to let you know that I can be a better son, Mom, or Dad, or a better daughter, Mom or Dad. And I need the parents to sit down and say, I'm going to be more constructive. Leave those drugs alone. You wasn't born with drugs, so you can live your life without drugs. You wasn't born with a cigarette in your mouth. You wasn't born doing drugs, heroin, taking psychedelic pills. You wasn't born doing that. These are habits and bad habits that you picked up while you was on the earth. You wasn't born using profanity. These are habits that you picked up while you was on the earth. You wasn't born doing criminal activities. These are habits that you picked up while you was on the earth. This is what you decided to be. That is what you decided to do. There's a price to pay by the Most High God for that. I can't even count the people that's in hell right now because they did the same thing as you did. That's why I like the book of Ecclesiastes in the Bible. I love that book. Talk about King Solomon. I love that book. He says a lot of things. There's nothing new under the sun. The way you think is somebody on the earth before you already thought that. You was a little infant baby, born, didn't know nothing about the world, so now you got a little age and height on you. You got a little hair between your legs and under your arms. Your voice got a little deeper, and now your way, if you're a female, you got a little curvy hips now, you got breasts, your hair's growing, you get it done, and now you think you're the it. I didn't say the curse word, but I said IT, because I want you to think about that. And now you think you're this and that, instead of learning real maturity and more strength. So I'm kicking this to you, and I hope you understand and change your ways. If I can touch 1, 2, 3, that's cool, and that's what I want to do. But I want to touch all. Don't let the people on television, because they're going to do whatever they want to. When drama kicks out on the television, you are glued to it, and they know that. That's why they kick glued. That's why they kick that drama and all that foolishness on reality televisions. In order for something evil to be successful, there has to be a demand for it. So if the demand, when they kick out the foolishness, the cursing, the sex, and all of that type of stuff, in order for them to keep doing it and make it so it can be profitable to them, there has to be a demand. And that tells the mentality of the demand of the people that's a part of that demand. Because when things don't make money, it shuts it down. When people in stores disrespect you because you got to go to their stores for all your needs and wants, if you boycott them, you shut them down. You shut their income down. Living life with no power. That's all I'm going to say right now, and I pray that you change. Get on your knees and cry out to the Most High God, because that's the only way for change. A lot of us as humans have demons that's on us, spiritual demons that's controlling our minds, our imaginations, our thoughts, and our actions. And you need the Most High God through His Spirit so you can be He can deliver you from the things that you want to do, and then your mind, the things that you're doing wrong, and then your mentality could change towards the Most High, because then you want to please Him, and you're going to want to think about what He thinks about in your life. Because a lot of people are talking about, I thank God, I thank God, I thank God, but they're doing so many things that's evil. The Most High God said, if you don't keep my commandments and the ways that He wants you to live, then you don't love Him. So you could say all you love the Most High God all you want to, but if you're living for Satan, the Most High God says you don't love me. If you love your mother and you love your father, you're going to do those things that please them and to make them happy. And I'm not saying live according, like if they say they want you to be a certain way or have a certain occupation. That's not what I'm talking about. And then you live your way only by how they want you to live. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying if you love your mother and you love your father, you abide by the laws of the land. You'll be a good individual and a good person, a good man, a good woman, a good boy, and a good girl. That's what you'll do. Love your families, take care of your families. It takes two. I know, believe me, I know from the mistakes. I can't really talk on that. I only can talk on my mistakes because I really knew how to pick them. I didn't have nobody to teach me. I'm not the wisest person in the world, but I work on myself every day. I work on my mentality every day. I want to be a better person. If the Most High God allow me to live next year, I want to be a better person next year than I was this year. I want to be a better person the next few months than I've been the last few months. And that's what it's all about, working on yourself. Don't use the weaknesses because I'm not there yet, and you continue in your weakness and your sinful acts and your criminal act that you're in. Be wise, be smart, look presentable, straighten your clothes out. Don't be a follower, but be a leader. That's where strength comes from. Strength comes from being different in a correct way. That's where strength comes from. Now that's strength. That's mental strength. Because I can be right when a whole lot of the people want to be wrong. When a whole lot of people want to act wrong, say wrong, and be wrong. But I want to be right. You all get your tattoos, walk around with your pants down. I'm going to throw me on a suit. Nice two-piece and some dress shoes. Or I'm going to look casual with some casual shoes. And I'm going to have my pants, my belt on. So you all can continue to look like clowns and be foolish and let evil people teach you and tell you what trend is in. That's what you want to do. But me, I'm strong-minded. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do and dress the way that I want to dress correctively, and I'm going to represent what a man looks like. I'm going to represent what a woman looks like. You understand? That's the way it's supposed to be, because anybody can be weak. Anybody can be lazy. Anybody can be trifling. Anybody can be evil. That doesn't take much. Doesn't take any energy at all. Recognize that. And I'm going to leave you with these words. What are you? You can reach us on our website at thespeakersoforganization.com, or you can email us at speakersoforganization@yahoo.com. Or you can call me personally at 717 area code. That's 758-9589. And I'm going to leave you with these words again. And I want you to ask yourself, what are you? If you don't care what you are, you're in a sad state, but it's still not too late. But I'm going to ask you, what are you?